Hello folks, welcome to the outside, not the Urban Rider studio. On this occasion, we've actually gone on location. We're shooting a load of product shots for the new Urban Rider Onyx Collection, which you can check out if you want to via the Urban Rider website. You can also have a look on our Instagram. And if you want to check out an even cooler Instagram, possibly, maybe, sorry Will, we actually have a guy with us called Hawkeye Moto, or Rowan to use his actual name, but he has one of the coolest bike collections I've personally ever seen. So without any further ado, without wasting any more time, let's actually see his bikes. So Hawkeye Moto, is that a company that you own to build bikes?
So essentially it's an alias. It was a way of having an Instagram account where I could focus all of the time and effort that I'm putting into motorbikes and document it. Hawkeye was my granddad's nickname when he used to work. So it's not a business so much as a passion project.
What vehicles do you own currently? And you can start with the Mustang.
We've got a 1966 Mustang Coupe, the small block Windsor 289 V8. It's got a bit of a rig to it, carry the motorbike on the back. Some people think it's dumb. I think it's the cleverest thing I've ever done.
You were saying it doesn't necessarily change the handling, at least not for the worst. It changes the brakes, but not the handling, right?
It already handles bad enough. So when people ask what it's like to drive, I just say it's like driving a 60s Mustang with a bike bolted to the back.
Does it drift easy?
In the wet, definitely.
In the wet, definitely. Yeah, I can imagine that.
You just know whoever designed this.
He's had trouble with loading a bike, hasn't he?
And he's using it.
Yeah, he's like, no one's done it right.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it right.
Yeah.
And then if we move on to your bikes.
So it's easy to just go left to right around the workshop. So I've got a 1995 Honda XR 100.
Okay.
I've had that since I was 8 years old. I fell off the back of my dad's XR 650R, broke my ankle. A couple of weeks later, he came home with that bike and said, next time you fall off, son, it will be on your own bike. So still got that one. I've got a 76 Honda CB 750, which is a K6 model. That's my all-time favourite motorcycle to look at.
Okay.
To ride, it's incredible. It's very linear. That's had quite a lot of work done to it to keep it running well, but it's still aesthetically based on the original look. I'd call it a resto mod.
Has it got any fuel? Can you start it, or has it been sat too long?
Let's see how much it likes it. It's got to be the noisiest bike I own. On top of that, got the I'm going to say 95 again, it's around that era, Honda Dominator.
Oh, cool.
That was my first road bike. Okay. My dad built it.
What sort of age were you with that?
23. I was under 24, so my dad put the ownership into my name so that I could insure it, and then I've commandeered it since and not given it back.
Do you want to walk us through the jersey on the wall?
That was a jacket my dad bought me I think it was my 9th birthday. I mentioned getting the XR when I was 8.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to ride it till my 9th birthday was the rule my mum set. They were my first season's race jerseys in flat track.
Yeah.
And then the vests are from 2 seasons of racing with dirt track events.
Yep.
This was from the Calf Racer Cup, the Bike Shed Festival. Was it 2018?
What bike were you on?
Ducati Monster 750. I entered the novices, qualified faster than most of the inters, and they chucked me in there, which then led to that Motley race.
Yes, yeah.
In which I crashed trying to keep up with a 1200 GS BMW, thinking, why is he going faster than me? And I crashed that bike. So this has gone along the tarmac. One of the coolest bikes I've got is the Triumph Scrambler from 2016.
Yeah.
Last of the air-cooled models.
Yes.
Fuel injected with a lot of bolt-on parts from Bark, Motone, all the big names in that sort of modern classic custom world. And then what my friends say is the coolest bike I've ever owned is the Triumph Bonneville T120R. It's a 1966 engine in a 1968 frame. Wicked bike, going to be at the Mali Mile this year. Great fun, looks cool, sounds good.
It does look cool.
It's amazing. We all buy these modern Triumph Scramblers, and the goal is to turn it into something like this. But you've just managed to find something exactly like this without any customization.
Yeah, exactly. Just found what I styled the new one on.
Yeah.
It's rendered that one redundant.
Yeah, but I mean, you can ride it on the road. It's got the indicators, it's got the road running lights, all that stuff. This obviously pre-MOT, isn't it? Pre-tax, pre-everything.
So it depends who's listening, I
Yeah.
guess. I ride it only in the daytime.
Yeah.
Meaning, cut this up. And then you got 2 more in the other workshop or in the other room there.
Yeah, I call that the race room, the workshop. So we've got a KTM 450, which doubles up as a motocross bike, a flat tracker. And then there's currently, I'd say, the star of the show, the Royal Enfield Interceptor 650 twin flat tracker build.
Yeah.
Nearly finished, few bits to do to that. I've had lots of help from others, as I do with all of the bikes. It's not in its final racing form in terms of performance. I want to get used to the bike, do a bit of the season before I go too far with it.
Yeah.
And at the minute, that's the one gaining a lot of attention. Right, leather jacket now.
Yes, sir.
If you had to pick, what's your favourite vehicle in your garage at the minute?
There's 2.
Go on.
If it's for the only one you could have forever, it would be the CB750. I'm pretty sure I could put knobblies on it and have a good time off-road. But if it's the one that means the most to you, it's got to be the XR100.
Okay.
I've had that since I was 8. That's
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, sentimental value.
Oh, there is another important question. Where the hell do you find these things? Are you just trawling through eBay? Where's the best place to find this stuff?
Yeah, normally eBay, bit of word of mouth, but 9 times out of 10 it's eBay, and
Okay.
it's an obsessive scouring of eBay every night for 2 hours, getting told off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah. All right, I'm going to urge everyone to follow your Instagram again.
Thank you.
But yeah, you can see him on there. You can see us on Instagram as well. And I'm going to get Will to walk around your bikes, I think. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.